Really allowing those ribs to expand. As you exhale, just soften. Good, and then let's go ahead and bring the knees back to center. We'll let them fall over to the right as you take your gaze over the left shoulder. And then we'll bring the knees back to center, guys. Let's go ahead and rock and roll a couple times, just massaging that spine all the way. Make sure you don't roll onto the neck. Let's take one more across the ankles. Go ahead and come onto the knees and find your tabletop position, all right? So we're gonna spread those fingertips nice and wide, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. We're gonna warm up with some cow cats here. So we're gonna inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, tailbone lifts. Exhale, round the spine, really press away from the mat and try to find that protraction in the scapula, separation. 2 more times, deep breath in. Good, shoulders down away from the ears, and then exhale around, hug that navel towards that spine. See if you can engage that core. Last breath, deep breath in, inhale. And then exhale around. Beautiful. Go ahead and find neutral position. Let's go ahead and come up onto the knees. I'm going to face this way, but you guys still face to the side. We're going to take gate pose. So extend the right leg out to the side. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. So you're in a little gate pose, but we're going to move here. See if you can spiral that left shoulder open. Good, and then we're going to take little half circles. So I'm going to circle forward, left hand comes down, right arm circles back. So now you're in like a modified wild thing. And then I'm going to reverse this circle and bring it back to that gate pose. Good, so again, I'm just doing little half circles here. As you exhale, swing the left arm touches down, right arm reaches back. Good, and then half circle back to gate pose. Don't worry what it looks like, just allow your body to move whatever it feels it needs to express itself, whichever way. And then we have one more back to that gate pose. Good, and then hold the gate pose. Let's go ahead and take little pulses here. So I want you to cinch into that right side waist. Hug those ribs in. Good, for 4, squeeze, 3, nice, 2, and 1. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands come down, swing the right leg behind you. Inhale, exhale, release it all the way down. So you're still turned to the side. I'm just facing this way for a moment. We're gonna extend the left leg out. Inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into gate pose on the other side. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. See if you can spiral that right shoulder open and allow yourself to breathe and open into that right side body. And then we're going to take those half circles. So right arm swings forward, right hand comes down, left arm swings back. Good. So we're taking half circles back and forward. Again, just allow yourself to move. Doesn't matter what it looks like, just move. As long as we're moving, we're doing something good for our bodies, right? Good. One more each side. As you exhale, you come down. As you expand, inhale. Exhale, sweep it back around. Find your gate pose and little pulses. So cinching into that waist. Good, squeeze, hug those ribs towards the navel. Even take this right hand behind the head. Good, we have 4, squeeze it, 3, and 2, and 1. Nice, hands come down, find your tabletop. I'll turn back around. Swing that left leg behind you, inhale. And then exhale, release it all the way down. Let's go ahead and curl those toes under. Press back into downward facing dog. So notice if this is your first downward facing dog of the day, you may feel a little bit tight, it's okay. Don't try to judge, don't try to analyze it, just move. And the more I kind of just slowly move into the pose, right, the more my body is allowing myself to move into the pose. Instead of trying to force myself into the pose, right, where my body's like, hey, 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 what are you doing? So feel free to bend the knees right and left. Take your gaze towards that belly button and make sure to hollow out that belly on the exhale. We're going to inhale the right leg up high, ground through that left heel, rotate out the top ankle. Good, and then we're going to bend that right knee, stack the hips, take your gaze underneath the right shoulder, breathe. Good, and then we're going to inhale the right leg up high, square the right hip off. We're going to bring the right knee to the left tricep. You're going to drop the back heel, slide the right leg out, find your falling triangle, but we're not going to stay here. We're going to do that 3 more times. So inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Drop the back heel, swing the leg forward. Triangle. Good, and then one more time. Inhale, right leg up high. Right knee, left tricep, drop the back heel, falling triangle, hold it here. Nice, and then just drop the hips down, have a seat. All right, so we've made it into a seated position. We're like in this straddle, okay? So from here, I want you to take the left hand behind you, press through the feet, and swing the right arm up. So you're just lifting the hips up. Yes, we're gonna take half circles again. So drop the hips, right hand comes back down, press through the tops of the feet, lift up the hips. Good, half circles, just like we did in gate pose, guys. We're just taking it side to side. Press the hips up. Nice. One more here. Right hand should be down, left arm up, hips are pressed up. Left hand comes down. I have to twist back into my 3-legged down dog. Did we make it? Maybe? All right, good. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg through. Runner's lunge. Left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. I'm going to go ahead and take this shirt off because it's not wanting to stay on anyways. Good, breathe. Just allow yourself to sink into that hip. Maybe have a more tucked position, neutral spine. Press through that left knee. And then bring the hands to heart center. We're going to take a twist. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Press through the palms. Remember, anytime we twist, a little trick is to lean back in the twist, and that automatically puts us in alignment with the spine. Good, and then we'll inhale, sweep the arms up. Good, exhale, hands come down. Inhale the right leg up high. Exhale, drop it down, roll into your plank, chaturanga, up dog. And then downward facing dog. All right, let's try the other side. Inhale, left leg up high. Ground through that right heel, rotate out the top ankle. Bend the left knee, stack the hip, take the gaze underneath the left shoulder. Keep firming into those arms. Don't let those elbows buckle. Strong in that shoulder girdle. And then we're going to bring this left leg back up. Square the left hip off. Left knee to right tricep. Drop the back heel. Falling triangle. Remember, we're not staying here. We're going to move. Right hand down. Inhale, left leg back up. Left knee, right tricep. Drop the back heel. Falling triangle. You slide it out each time. Beautiful. One more. Right hand down, inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, left knee, right tricep, drop the back heel, slide it out, and then this time have a seat. Do we make it a little easier that time? You're in like this little straddle here. Good, so we're gonna bring the right hand behind, press through the tops of the feet, swing the left arm up. Good, half circles, guys, just like we did in that gate pose. Just take it side to side. Good. Right hand down. Think of this like a dance. And if you guys know me, anytime I can add a dance move into my flow, I'm going to do it. All right, let's do one more each side. Good. Left hand should be down this time. Press the hips up. Good. Try to rotate back. Right hand down, left leg inhales up high to the sky. It's okay if you take a little wobble or two to get there. And then we're going to bring it through into runner's lunge. Right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Hopefully that side was a little bit easier. Good. Relax the shoulders. Good. Bring those hands to heart center. Let's take a twist. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Press through the palms. Lean back in the twist. Squeeze inner thighs. And one more breath. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, curl the back toes under, left foot meets the right into your plank. Go ahead and take a flow, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and tiptoe to the top of the mat. And I want you to find your malasana pose. So feet are turned out, drop the hips, yogi squat here, maybe move. Remember, the more we kind of move gently into the pose, right, the more our body tends to allow us to get into the pose. So lift up through the spine here, pull up through those mula bandhas, uddiyana bandhas, if you know what those are. Relax the shoulders, use the elbows to open. Good. We're going to flow here a little bit too. So hands come down. As I press my hips up, I turn my toes forward, forward fold. Good. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, turn the feet back out, sit back, yogi squat. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, straighten the leg, toes forward, fold forward. Inhale, left, turn the toes out, yogi squat. Nice. Last one. Inhale, lift, toes forward, fold forward. Exhale, turn the feet out, drop it into yogi squats. Good. Let's hold it up. Lift up, turn the toes forward, heel toe the feet a little bit closer together. Find your ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows here, sway side to side. Feel free to bend the knees as much as you need to here. Good, and let's get a little shoulder stretch. So clasp the hands behind you. Let those arms come overhead. But when you do this, make sure the ears aren't close to the shoulders. So pull the shoulders down away from the ears. So one more breath, guys. Nice. Slowly release the arms. Bend the knees. Let's slowly roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Finding that Tadasana mountain pose. Heel toe, big toes touch, heels somewhat separated where there's an internal rotation of the thighs. And we want to find that neutral spine. So head is over shoulders, shoulders over hips, hips over pelvis. So slight tuck, pull that navel up. Close the eyes here. Try to find balance. So remember, this is truly our foundation of all of our other asana poses. Right? Being able to feel this neutral spine, the lengthening through the crown of the head, trying to find balance here with eyes closed, allowing yourself to just feel the pose. And let's take one more breath. And then we'll open our eyes and we'll start to float. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Don't forget that flat back. Exhale, right leg comes down, right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, left foot meets the right into your plank. Shift forward, chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, runner's lunge. Left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, rock it up. Left foot meets the right, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, hold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's go to the other side, guys. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, flat back forward, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, left leg comes back, left knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, right foot meets the left into your plank. Chaturanga, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through, runner's lunge. Right knee drops down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, rock it up. Right foot meets the left, top of the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, straight spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, ground, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice, let's keep that energy going. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, flat back forward, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. This time, plant the hands down, step, hop, or float, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra, remember, tips of the shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here, guys. Let's look at the top of the mat. Bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. We got one more, guys. We can do it. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hands out. Step, hop, or float. Take a flow. Meet in your down dog. Nice. Let's inhale that right leg up high. Good, knee to nose. So shift forward, round the spine. Really try to separate the scapulas. Get that heel high into the glutes. Inhale, right leg up high. Good, knee to nose once again. Last one, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here and then place the right foot in front of us with awareness. Bring it up, crescent lunge. So again, try to find that neutral spine. We're not arching here. Pull up, tuck under slightly. Good. Energetically squeeze inner thighs high on the back toe. Relax the shoulders. Good. Deep breath in. Good. As you exhale, drop the back heel, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. We're not staying. Come back up into crescent. So high on the toe. You're going to shift onto the back heel and then back up onto the toe. Exhale, fold forward. Last one. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Good. Inhale, crescent. Hands to heart center. We're going to take a twist again. This time we're in that crescent. Feel free to come down to the knee if you need to, though. Sometimes I like to come onto my knee just to get deeper into the twist. And then I'll bring my back leg back up. Remember, lean back, smile. Yay. One more breath. And on this last breath, see if you can challenge yourself. Extend the arms. You're in a twisted crescent with the arms extended. Pull up through the core. You can do it. I know that hip is singing. Last one. Bring the hands down, frame that front foot. Inhale, right leg up high. Bend the right knee. This time we're going to flip the dog if it's in your practice. If not, just keep that right knee bent. Flip it all the way. We got a little rest on that right leg. Good. From here, we're just going to find side plank. So this right foot comes on top of the left, maybe even comes up into your star. Good. Press through that left hand, smile. Smile, be proud wherever you're at. Good, and let's go ahead and come into plank, take a flow. Nice job, guys. I can feel we did awesome on that side. Let's come into the other side. Inhale, left leg up high. Shift forward, knee to nose. Good, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. See if you can really pull up through that core to place that left foot down. Sweep the arms up, crescent. Find neutral spine, hug the ribs in always. Anytime we engage and hug in, it's going to automatically bring us into that neutral spine. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, drop the back heel, straighten the front leg, forward fold. Good, inhale, crescent. Remember, shift back onto that toe. Exhale, drop that heel, forward fold, straighten the front leg. One more, inhale, crescent. Exhale, fold. Inhale, crescent. Hands to heart center. Let's take that twist. To the left side, remember, again, you can come down to that right knee if you need to. Try to pull this left thigh bone back. Lean forward in the twist so you're high on that back toe. See if you can add that challenge and extend the arms in the twist. One breath here. You can do it. Frame the front foot, runner's lunge. Inhale, left leg up high. Bend that left knee. Take the gaze underneath the left shoulder. Feel free to stay there or flip your dog. Good, we're only coming halfway. Find your side plank, left foot on top of the right. Again, maybe you lift that top leg up. You can do it, guys. You're so strong. Try to remain calm. Remember, the transitioning into the pose is just as important as the pose. One more breath. And then flip it over into your plank, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. Let's look at the top of your mat. Bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root your eyes. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's keep that going, guys. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, flat back forward, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hands down, take a float. Meet in your down dog. Nice, let's switch it up. Inhale the left leg up high first. Exhale, bring it through with awareness, warrior two. Good. Little break here. So I decided to turn the heaters on at the studio so I can feel like I'm in a hot yoga class. It's been a while. Has anyone been turning the heaters on in their house? Maybe? All right, let's take one more breath here. Drop the tailbone. Let's straighten the front leg. Press the hips back, reach forward. Find your Trikonasana triangle pose. Remember, feel free to use a block. This shoulder we want open though, so really open, stack the shoulders. Remember, don't lock out that front leg. I want a soft little bend there, but still pressing firmly into the left heel. Good, let's just bend this knee to find our side angle. Feel free to bind, right? Getting that twisting in, that cleansing detox. If you're in the bind, remember, we're still leaning back. We're in a twist. And then those of you that want to play tonight, feel free to bring that right foot back, or excuse me, right foot up, find your birds of paradise. Take your time, concentrate, breathe, you can do it. Good, slowly make your way back down into that side angle. Good, release the bind if you're in the bind. Swing this right arm forward, come up onto that back toe, drop the right knee. Reach back for that right foot with the left hand. If reaching for the foot is not available to you, just find your lizard pose. Remember, you can come deeper here. Just enjoy this nice quad stretch if you took it. And then we'll slowly release. Press yourself back up if you came down. Heel toe that left foot back in. Find runner's lunge. Left foot meets the right. Take a flow, yogis. Beautiful. Now we're going to take the right leg up high. Inhale. Exhale, bring it through, warrior two. Remember, strong in the arm. Right knee presses open. Try to pull those inner thighs towards each other and then drop that tailbone. Remember, always looking for neutral spine in most of our poses. Good. Let's straighten the front leg. Press the hips back, reach forward, triangle pose. Remember, this left shoulder wants to be stacked on top of the right. Just trying to find alignment, right? So it's not so much, can I touch the mat, right? If I touch the mat and my shoulders kind of folded forward, I need to come up a little bit higher. Let's bend into that right knee, find your side angle. Feel free to take that bind, again, if it's in your practice. Lean back in that twist, that bind. And then if you're flying, bring the back foot in. Come high on that right toe. Start to shift your weight into that left leg. Take your time, yogis, no rush. Maybe extend that right leg, and if it's not wanting to straighten like mine today, don't force it. Good. Slowly make your way back down. Release the bind. Swing this left arm forward and around. Come high onto that back toe. Drop the left knee, find your lizard pose, or see if you can reach back for that foot with the right hand. Good, and then spiral that right shoulder open, breathe. Sometimes I actually like to move in this stretch, because when I open and close that thigh, you feel the stretch a little bit different. But just know I'm not directly on my knee, yeah? Make sure of that. All right, let's go ahead and slowly release. Press yourself up if you came down, heel toe that right foot in, find runner's lunge, right foot meets the left, take a flow. Let's take a deep sigh breath here, yogis. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Oh, I didn't hear you on that one. Let's try it again. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Nice, look at the top of your mat. Bend the knees, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rest. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, let's inhale the arms back up. Exhale, sit back in your chair pose, Uttanasana. Good. Just make sure your knees are not pressing over the toes, hips are back. And I like to find a neutral spine here. So if that means I have to come up a little bit, then do so. And one more breath. Let's take our twist, yogis, hands to heart center. Left elbow to the outside of that right knee, press through the palms. Tuck the tailbone under, scoop the belly. That's gonna help you feel a little bit of lightness here because we're gonna come into flamingo pose. So shift your weight into that right leg. See if you can hover the left foot. Maybe you start to bring that heel towards the glute. Good, we're just gonna keep it here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Drop it back down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant the hands down, step, hop, or float, take a float. Let's go back to that right leg. Inhale, right leg up high. Exhale, bring it through for warrior one this time. So drop that back foot down, 45-degree angle. Pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Again, neutral spine. None of this here, yogis. Hug in, pull up. Think of that mountain pose spine. That's what I always like to visualize myself in when I'm in these standing poses. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, we're going to fold forward back to pyramid. We're going to hold it this time. So feel free to adjust that back foot in. Feet are on train tracks, hips are squared, and then fold forward. Good. Let's go ahead and inhale, lift up halfway. Take your fingertips forward. We're going to launch it up into standing split. But we're going to try to get ourselves deep into the standing split. So we're going to move. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Chest towards that thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Start to bend both knees. We're going to come up to standing. This left knee is going to come into our chest. So think of that mountain pose spine once again. Find something to concentrate on here. Good, and then we're going to twist over the left shoulder. So maybe you keep the knee bent. Maybe you take your two peace fingers to the big toe and rotate over that left shoulder. Think of that mountain pose spine. Breathe. Squeeze inner thighs. Good, and then we're going to rotate our hips back. And I'm just going to swing this leg back into warrior two. So I'm going to step it back. Doesn't matter how I get there, just find warrior two. And then we're going to move again, yogis. Inhale, reverse triangle. So I straighten the front leg as I lift. Exhale, side angle, bring it down. We're not staying here though, we're moving like a dance. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach out of the spine. Exhale, side angle. Last one, inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, side angle. Good, inhale, reach up, straighten the front leg, hands touch, clap the hands twice. Nice. And then we'll bring it into Skandasana pose, back of the mat. So if you can't come all the way down, yogis, just come up into a high side lunge. If you're taking the full expression, press through the palms. Maybe you open the arms. Maybe you bind here. We're in a detox class. Try to find that bind as many times as you can. Good. Let's go ahead and bring our hands back to heart center if you weren't already there. Use your strength in the inner thighs. Press yourself back up. Bring the arms back up, clap twice. Good, and then we're going to come into twisted triangle. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Did we clap? Yay, I wanted to give us something a little bit fun. How about a high five? Yay. Good, breathe. Right, just something to bring our spirits up, being thankful, grateful that we have our health right now. We're moving our bodies in a healthy way. So grateful. Let's go ahead and come into pyramid pose, but we're not going to stay here. I want to just rock it up, forward fold. Bend the knees, slowly roll it up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Guess what? We have the other side. Here we go. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, chair pose. Squeeze the inner thighs. Hug the ribs in. This is strong, yogis. You can do it. And bring the hands to heart center. We'll twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Press through the palms. Remember, slight tuck. Scoop and hollow out that belly. That helps you feel some lightness when we're pulling up and in. Take your gaze down. Shift your weight into that left leg. Maybe just come up onto the toe. Maybe bring that heel towards the glute. You have 3 breaths in your flamingo pose. 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Plant the hands down. Step, hop, or float. Take a float. Let's inhale the left leg up high. Exhale, bring it through. Warrior 1. Drop that back heel. 45-degree angle. Up you go. Right hip forward, left hip back. Find neutral spine. And then straighten the front leg. We're going to fold forward, pyramid pose. So I like to adjust my back foot way in here for my pyramid so my hips can be square. And then fold forward, surrender. And then take your gaze forward, maybe extend your fingertips out a little bit more. We're going to launch it up into standing split. Remember, we're not going to stay here. We're going to inhale, lift, work our way into that hamstring. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Start to bend both knees, come up into standing. Hug that right knee into the chest. Lift up through the crown of the head. Again, maybe you twist over the right shoulder just with that knee bent, or maybe you practice that hand to big toe. Left 2 peace fingers to the right big toe. Pull this right hip down, and then smile. Anytime we shift our gaze, it makes it more challenging. So just try it. Good. Let's go ahead and swing this leg back. Just find your warrior 2. Nothing fancy. Just step into it. All right, we're going to move again, yogis. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle, reach back. Exhale, bend into that knee side angle. Remember, we're not staying, we're flowing. Inhale, straighten that front leg, reach back. Exhale, side angle. Last one, inhale, straighten the front leg, reach back. Exhale, side angle pose. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg, arms come up, 2 claps. Yay, Skandasana, back of the mat. So again, remember, you don't have to take it this deep. I know this is a deep pose for most, but it's one of my favorites. I do it almost every class. Good. But remember, you can stay up high, guys. We got to do what's good for our body. There's days where I'm not as flexible, and I used to try to force myself into the pose, and that was causing some injury. So now I'm just gentle. If I don't feel it, I don't come into it that deep. We gotta always honor our bodies. It's so good to us. Good. Let's take our hands down. Now I know this knee is not going to let me press up, so I'm going to take my hands down to come back up. Good. Arms up. Let's take 2 claps. Good. And then we're going to twist it into revolving triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm reaches up. Good. Let's go ahead and find that pyramid, but just to rock it up. Right foot meets the left, forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. We're going to take a deep fold here. I'm going to face this way so you can see me. Good. So I'm going to wrap my arms behind me. I'm going to cross my hands, and my opposite hand is going to grab onto the shin. You can keep the knees bent. Let me show you that again. I'm going to take my hands around, thread them through, cross my hands to the opposite shin. Keep your knees bent as much as you can. I'm going to press into the shins to try to lift my tailbone up and fold forward. So remember, twists are not the only detoxing things in our practice. Forward folds are as well, especially these deep ones. Good. Slowly release. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, root to rise. Hands to heart center. Close the eyes here for a moment, yogis. Our heart rate lifted there in that forward fold. Try to bring the connection back with the rhythm of breath, rhythm of heartbeat. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lift up halfway. Let's go ahead and heel toe the feet out. We're going to take crow here if it's in your practice. If it's not, find yogi squat one more time. We're going to hold it here for 3 breaths. And then if you can, you're going to hop back. 2, 1. Hop it back. Chaturanga. Good. Find child's pose. Nice. Let's go ahead and come onto our backs. We're going to do just a little bit of core. So onto your backs, legs together, arms by your side. Good. So I'm squeezing my inner thighs. I'm just going to lift up, little crunches. Don't let the shoulders come up here. Drop the shoulders down. Scapula's down the back. Good. Pull navel towards that spine. Good. Keep going. Nice. Go ahead and extend the legs up. And we're going to take little reverse crunches. They're tiny. I don't want a big lift. Use those lower abdominals here. Good. Squeeze. Really pull in. Nice. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the most challenging. Left leg hovers or all the way down for modification. Fingertips behind the leg and we start to pulse. So you can even grab on if you need to. 2, don't release it. Take your Charlie's Angels Mudra over that right leg. The only thing that moves, yogis, is that right leg to meet the left, and then it comes back up. Good, bring it down and up. So both of my shoulder blades are off of the mat completely. Yes, give me 2 more. You can do it, so strong. Good, hug the knees in. Woo. Do we feel that one? Yes? Maybe give me a high foot if you felt that one. All right. I see a foot flying. Here we go. We're going to take the other side. Right leg down or hovers and fingertips behind the leg. Here we go. Energetically squeeze the inner thighs, guys. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't release. Clasp the hands. Charlie's Angels Mudra over that left leg. Don't move the right leg. The only thing that drops is the left. Good. And then back up. Try to lift both shoulder blades. Squeeze. And back up. Squeeze. And back up. 2 more. Squeeze inner thighs. And back up. You can do it. Squeeze. And back up. Hug it in. Yes. Let's take happy baby. Reach for the outside of the feet. Knees drop down. Tailbone drops. Slightly tuck that chin under. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take our bridge and will series here. We're going to do 3. That's my magic number. So let's do all of us do bridge together. Unite as one in this pose. Arms by your side. Heels towards the glutes. Deep breath in. Exhale, press it up. Up you go, yogis. Press through all 4 corners of the feet. Lift through the quads. Maybe clasp the hands. Shoulders come underneath the back. Lift, lift, lift. And then slowly roll it down. Let's windshield wiper the knees once to the right, once to the left. Second set, feel free to stay in bridge, or if you're ready to come up into wheel, here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, press it up. If you're in your wheel, try to evenly distribute the weight in the hands and the feet. That's the most important. One more breath. Slowly come down. Good. Windshield wiper once to the right, once to the left. Don't think about it, yogis. This is your 3rd and final set. Deep breath in. Exhale, press it up. Try to remain calm when you're upside down. Slow down the breath. Slowly roll it down. Good. Let's hug the knees into the chest to fully release that. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and release that spine with that core in the back bend. I'm going to take this deeper. So my right leg is going to crisscross over the left. Send your hips to the right, but knees fall to the left. Gaze is over that right shoulder. And breathe. Just slow the heart rate down, right? Reconnect it with that breath. We're going to slow it down from here. And then go ahead and come back to center, uncross the right leg. Shift your hips back. Let's just windshield wiper once to the right, once to the left. Sometimes my back needs to release because that's pretty deep. We're going to cross the left leg over the right. I send my hips to the left to give me more space. Knees fall to the right. Gaze over that left shoulder. One more breath. Nice. Slowly bring the knees back to center. Windshield wiper them once to the left, once to the right. We'll go ahead and come onto our stomachs from here. Just roll over. We'll get that shoulder stretch in. So I'm going to extend my left arm out. You can keep it out to the side. I like to bend my left arm. I'm sure we've showed both of these in our practice several times. I like to protect my shoulder just because I'm a little bit more hypermobile. And then you're going to roll onto that left hip. Your right toe comes behind the left leg. And if you have a block, place the block underneath the head. If you don't have a block, make a fist with the right hand and place it underneath the head. I think it's super important to keep the neck in line here. And one more breath. Slowly, mindfully roll back onto your belly, right ear to the mat, arms by your side. Just observe here before we come into the other side. And let's go ahead and extend the right arm out to the side, however you did on the other side. I'm going to roll over onto my right side. My left foot comes behind the right leg. I'm going to make a fist with my left hand, and I'm going to let my neck rest underneath the fist. Unless you have a block, feel free to use the block. And one more breath. And roll onto your stomach. Left ear to the mat this time, arms by your side, just observe. Go ahead and take your hands by your chest, elbows in. Just press yourself up. I'm going to find my pigeon pose. So feel free to come into your down dog if you want to. Once I start slowing down, I'm already on my mat. I just like to stay down here. So I'm going to bring my right leg forward. I know we're still facing towards the back of the mat. It's okay. I always like to check in, make sure my hip's in line with my ankle. And then I'm going to square forward just as much as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then just surrender down when you're ready. Let's take one more deep breath in. And slowly, mindfully press yourself up, yogis. Let's go ahead and take it to the other side, however you want to get there. It's your journey. Good. Just to check in with my alignment. And then when I feel nice and straight, I relax down. Take one more deep breath in. Slowly press yourself up, yogis. We're gonna find our way onto our backs. As you're coming down, I'm just going to announce that I have, and you can make your way down, I've created a 7-day detox online yoga program. It's not gonna be live. You will purchase all 7 videos and you have those videos forever to do whenever you want. They're shorter classes, they're only 30 minutes each, and they range from cardio to strengthening to yin. You're gonna get it all. So if you're interested in that, contact me. You can text me or find me on Facebook and I'll send you a bunch of information. So let's go ahead and come onto our backs. I'm gonna stay seated, but you guys go ahead and come onto your backs. You guys did such an amazing job. Don't walk out of this part. This is the most important part in our practice. It allows us just to take in everything that we received from our practice. So go ahead and come on to your backs. Close your eyes. Then try to relax all the muscles in the body and try to turn your palms up. I like to turn my palms up to receive. Right? Relax the face, release any tension that you may have in the forehead. Those eyes just kind of fall into the back of the head. And I always like to make sure my jaw is relaxed by parting my lips. So there's no more thinking, there's no more doing. This is the pose that just reminds us to be. And doing this pose throughout our day is very beneficial to us. We just need a little time out and need a little mental clarity. Just lie down, stop what you're doing, stop and pause and just breathe. Our breath is so powerful. A lot of times we take it for granted. And you start to wiggle fingers and toes. Start to deepen that breath. And then when you're ready, let's go ahead and hug the knees into our chest. Gently roll over to your right side. And then when you're ready, take your time. Find a comfortable seated position. I'm going to leave you with a quote here tonight. It's called Becoming Available. It is said that the mind screams and the heart whispers. Over time, we have lost touch with the wisdom of the heart in our efforts to manage the demand of our screaming minds. Instead of learning to listen, we have learned to numb and to filter. The sensation that gets through our filter and our numbness becomes supersized. Fear becomes violence. Desires become gluttony. Service to one's community becomes workaholism. More is never enough. Arising out of the state of imbalance is its opposite, a study of the subtle, whose end point is the heart's whisper. This study is called yoga. And we make a beginning when we become available to what is happening right now. While sitting, we become available to the felt experience of sitting. While breathing, we become available to the felt experience of breathing. Sitting and breathing as the world wakes up, we become available to the world waking up. So listen to the heart, guys, not the minds. Always trust your heart, your instincts. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much, yogis, for sharing your practice with me this evening. Always remember to love unconditionally, live intentionally, and laugh and smile each and every day. And the divine in me honors the divine in each and every one of you. And together we say, namaste. Don't forget, guys, I'm teaching barre tomorrow, Tuesday at 4. If you want a fun, energetic, kick-ass workout, join me tomorrow. It'll be a nice compliment to all the stretching we did.